We are really quick to jump to conclusions and judge things.
I'm not good at this. She doesn't deserve that car. I don't think she is friendly.
What is judgment and why should we care about it? Why is it good or why is it bad?
I don't mean to be unkind. Awful.
When you judge another, you do not define them. You define yourself. When we judge someone, something, some situation, or yourself, ultimately, our mind is splitting the world. It's putting random divisions into a reality that is undivided. We are seeing something in reality that we either like or dislike, and we start to label it. Usually the labels are good and bad. Most of us go through life judging ourselves and others constantly. Even the little micro things that we are doing in our lives, we are still judging them. We are telling ourselves, this is good, this is bad. The real issue here is that we fear what we judge as bad and we love what we judge as good. It's not what you look that matters, it's what you see. If you were to decide for one whole day that you will not judge your friends and you will not judge any strangers you happen to see, this would include, for example, a friend who keeps talking, and that friend who's always complaining about his life all the time. It would include the strangers you pass on the street or see in the bus or in the train. How many minutes do you think you'll last without judging someone? So yeah, maybe it's hard. So why not judge away? To understand this, we need to know the difference between judgment and perceiving the way things are. Judgment is what we add to the actual situation or object when we make a comparison between how things or people are and how we think they ought to be. This in turn creates dissatisfaction and unhappiness in how we see things. Whether it's that talkative friend or the one complaining about life, we can choose to look at facts describing how things are, or judge them and get unhappy and disturbed out of our desire for him or her to be different. Now think about strangers. There's almost always a subtle judgment. She must start working out a bit. Or doesn't he know how to pick a lighter color for his shirt? So again, why not just judge away? Judgment is just a recipe for suffering. Friends, situations, or strangers, we can always make the choice to be with them without judging them. When we do, it feels good. It has that peaceful quality of letting go, of clinging to the way we want people or situations to be. A great example of this is seeing a beautiful sunset. The sunbeams are shining through the clouds and it's just beautiful. It's orange and purple. You're just standing there and you're transfixed by it. You take it in and it just feels beautiful. It feels nice. It feels very peaceful and calm. You feel like you're one with the world. You're one with reality. When you're standing there in relationship to that sunset, you're not trying to gauge that sunset's value to you. You're not trying to get anything from the sunset, or thinking maybe it'll look better in a different color. You're just there and you're experiencing it. That experience is an end in itself. It just is, and you just are. That's a beautiful thing, and that makes you joyful inside. So what can we start doing now? We can start by noticing how you're in relationship with objects, things, and people, expecting something, putting valuations on different things, saying this is good, this is a little better, and this is worse. Notice yourself doing that. Just notice. Don't try to stop it. Now try this quick experiment. Think about a couple of friends or family who annoy you in some way. Can you let them be the way they are without desiring them to be otherwise? Just like watching the sunset, notice lightness and joy reappear in your life as the judging thoughts wither away.